So I had a question from someone who wanted to know the case I had put together for my GoPro 2, and here it is. This is a Pelican 1120 case with the foam insert, and I gotta say, this is my favorite brand of cases. It's pretty much the industry standard for a lot of photography gear. It's airtight, it's waterproof, and this thing, I mean, I would feel comfortable throwing this or dropping this from quite a ways off, and ensuring that the interior cameras and whatnot are still in pretty good shape. So again, this is a Pelican 1120. I'll show you the inside. It took quite a while to get this kind of figured out in terms of how I wanted to set it up, but for a GoPro camera, it's a pretty good size case, not too big, not too small. As you can see, I pretty much decided to start from the corner, opted to keep the camera already in its case, and then create a very unique, and it took a while to do this, opening for it. So as you can see, it slides pretty much perfectly in there. The only worries I had was this side piece here in the corner. I didn't account for that originally, but thankfully I had an extra line, an extra layer on each side, so I could do that. That is quite snug. To get these little pieces of foam out, if you look closely, they've each got kind of a groove, a square groove, and you can see kind of a 2x3 right there. But I used tweezers to do it for the most part, and you had to get pretty aggressive and not worry about tearing it, but for the most part it's responsive and you can shape anything the way you want. So up here I've got my three different back piece cases. So you've got your open air, non-LCD, this is your closed non-LCD, and then this is your closed LCD. And so again, for me, I just decided those are the three cases I needed to have with me. And then this guy again with the slit right there will fit in just fine. After that, it's pretty much up to whatever the heck you want to put in here. It's up to you. I'm not really sure what I had on these two pieces originally. I've got a couple of extra adapter pieces in here. You got your larger one, these shorter ones, and they just come in handy to have. I'm missing one of my screws right there. Anyways, and then these are your four other screw pieces, and as you probably know, the single most important piece in my opinion is this guy. That's the large guy. That's going to enable you to get inside and connect with this case on. It can be really tough to get in there because it's so small. The other pieces you won't get nearly as much leverage on it when you're attaching like a tripod mount, for example. You really want to be able to get in there successfully. I always like using the big one, and especially on the chest mount piece, this longer one is vital. So that's pretty much it for this case. I didn't have it when the Wi-Fi backpack came out, so I may need to get a new one or a larger one, but this is my mobile one. I can throw it in my backpack. I can travel with it. I do a lot of sporting events with my camera, and this will go in my bag and just be fine. So again, Pelican 1120 case for the GoPro Hero 2.